Back with another video, and today we're going up against the Portland Trailblazers. So yeah, man, I'm enjoying the gameplay. I'm sticking more into NBA 2K20, so stay tuned for that. I gotta play 2K20, I gotta play 2K22, 23, 24, and 25, and finish 2K26. But yeah, man, I like it better on Xbox because it's way easier. But yeah, man, I've been thinking about getting like NCAA 26 and 25. And Madden 21. Madden 21 is really good, but it's the next gen stats, so that's the one I'm gonna get. So yeah, man, stay tuned for that.
It's the 2K Sports Pregame Show. We're starting to get some early answers on this year's big questions in the NBA season. And here to tell us what it all means are the experts. Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm just your host, Ernie
No one's an expert.
Huh?
No one's an expert.
Well, you guys try. And our coverage tonight will be coming to you from Milwaukee, where the Bucks will be going up against the Portland Trailblazers. Taking a look at the Trailblazers, they're not satisfied with the record over the last 10 games. Under 500 basketball, just not good enough. Looking to improve tonight. Oh, and what a treat tonight. A battle royal between two powerhouses. This is the kind of marquee matchup that always seems to get the fans excited. Shaq, what are we in for tonight?
You know what, Ernie? When you're a great team, you want to establish your dominance over other great teams. This makes the matchup competitive. I want to see some elbows thrown, some flagrant fouls, some trash talking. Yeah, I want to see all that.
I want to see good, clean, competitive
I want to see that.
basketball.
No, I want to see some people get beat up tonight.
Wow. Well, what happens tonight will set the tone for future battles if that's going to happen.
And that about does it. We send it to Kevin Harlan.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the
We are in Milwaukee, where the Bucks are looking to take one in the interconference game at the BMO Harris Bradley Center. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Looking for winning the last 3 games. They have to make that 4 in a row here tonight.
And for Portland, of all the storylines this young season, their success may be the most surprising. This was not a team that was expected to make this much of a splash. Hey, I wish I could say I saw it coming, but the truth is there was no way to see it coming. Nothing about this team indicated they'd be where they are now.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. We've got Plumlee. Al Farouk Amino is out there at Davis. Then it's Contavious Caldwell Pope. And it's Lillard in the guard position. I think Doris Burke has some for us right now. Doris?
I had a chance to catch up with Terry Stotts. We discussed their game plan defensively, and he mentioned that controlling Greg Monroe will be crucial. He said Monroe is a guy who can score inside, rebounds well, and his passing really sets him apart. Their offense runs best when it goes through his hands, so pressuring him and staying vigilant is essential for us. Guys, can they slow him down?
Thank you, Doris. And Al Harris. Al Farouk Amino missing on the 3. Screen by Monroe. Plumlee against Plumlee. 5 on the clock. Plumlee dishes to Harris. Fires from deep. And he gets it to go. Harris has got his first 3 points of the game.
That is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch. He did it perfectly.
Now here is Harris after the miss from Mason Plumlee. Middle Middleton outside. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Plumlee. Aminu grabs the miss.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face. Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Now here is Harris. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game, and he gets it to go. Monroe's got his first bucket of the night.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
Here is Plumlee. After the made shot from Greg Monroe.
Oh, he blew the easy two by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Harris kicks to Middleton. Pass to Monroe. Back to Middleton. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Trailblazers trail by 3. Plumlee with a screen on Middleton. Lillard attacking. Can't hit. And Milwaukee the other way now. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And across the board in that game, guys, they shot the lights out.
Rarely do you see a team shoot like that from everybody. I mean, they were getting scoring from every position all over the court.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
And Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Mayo comes in for Chris Middleton. Chris Kaman is checked in for Portland. Noah Vonleh comes in for Davis. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Trailblazers trail by 3. Lillard with it, picked up by Harris. And Lillard gets double teamed. Fires for 3. Portland no good that time either. Milwaukee's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo passes to me. From outside, off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Caldwell Pope, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Outside Mayo. Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Shoots from the elbow, and he connects with the jumper.
I'll tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively, they desperately need a basket.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Bucks have gone 50% from the field at this point, 4 of 8. Outside Mayo. There's a good screen. Bucks passing it around, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. You'll be happy with all those assists.
That's good from Carter Williams. Trailblazers trail by 4. And Lillard gets double teamed. And Conley the bucket on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Carter Williams. Conley sets the bid for Carter Williams. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here. Lillard with it now, guarded by Conley. Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. For Portland, they won their last contest, that game against the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
Aminu kicks to Lillard. And there's the pass to Aminu. The dish to Keenan. And stolen by Mayo. And now it's Mayo. Running. He can go all the way. And put up the basket.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
And now a chance to hear from point guard Damian Lillard. He explains his stoic demeanor on the floor.
I was taught to, never let anybody see how you feel. I kind of just embrace it, for my entire life. Just, you wouldn't know if something was going on in my life or not, because as long as I'm taking care of business and doing what I need to be doing, that's all that matters.
I would say, Clark, we probably shouldn't expect to see Lillard starring in any reality shows about his personal life.
I think that would be accurate. I mean, Lillard is a young man who is all about taking care of his business and doing what he needs to be doing. I mean, his reality is trying to live up to the expectations for him in Portland.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
It's been a point of emphasis, no doubt, to make sure they attack the rim offensively.
I love the fact they're not settling for outside shots. Keep attacking that rack.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. They've got Al-Farouq Aminu. Myers Leonard is out there with Davis. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 2. Middleton dishes to Higgins. Goes back up. And Parker puts it in. Parker's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Bucks.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Stolen by Monroe. Harris against Lillard. Harris outside. And Parker, here we go. Good. And now it's in. Milwaukee lead.
He's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the Paratroopers club on that pump.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Kicks to Caldwell Pope to the wing on the left. Lillard with it. Picked up by Harris. Pass to Davis. This is to Aminu. Shot clock at 6. Leonard with a screen on Monroe. Caldwell Pope. He's 2 free throws coming up. As he does that one. Throwing the whistle on a lot of contact here. That one on Monroe. than shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Wands checked in for Milwaukee. And then for the Trailblazers, Plumlee, he's checked in for Leonard. And Nick Collison subbed in for Al Farouk Aminu. He doesn't get the second one. Bucks leading by 7. Pass it to Harris. 11 feet away, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Well played right there. There's no question who has the momentum.
Greg, the league appears to be heading north, if you will.
To the paint, here's Plumlee, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Well, I think deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Plumlee with the steal. Now, here's Lillard. A tremendous game he played against Minnesota. He feeds it to Davis. Plumlee trying to break loose. And fouled hard as he misses it. Bring the line and shoot 2.
The officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
Portland, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. That one is off. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the strike, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much. He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
They get it back. And stolen by Harris. Backed in off the glass. Harris has got 4 this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
To the assist numbers put up by these point guards during that time. Damian Lillard is second, and obviously
Damian Lillard, his strength, his knowing of taking advantage of good shots, opportunities, first L bumper to double team him and get the ball off his hands. Weakness, he not knowing for his skill, ability, stealing ability, hold or flick right stick to put him on his heels and take him off the dribble.
Here's Caldwell Pope. He had a big outing in that Timberwolves game as well. If it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Plumlee.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall. And now look at Ed Davis' stats on him. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. He's right around 9 points a night, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
And the Bucks making a change here. Mayo's checked in. Back to Harris. And the shot no good, a bit short. Trailblazers trail by 6. Lillard, the pass to Plumlee. He feeds it to Keenan. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Screen by Monroe. And Harris wide open. He shoots. They get it back. Tries again. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. Three-point play chance here. A different look from Milwaukee. Plumlee, he's checked in for Jabari Parker. Vasquez comes in, and it's Carter Williams in for Harris. And Portland with a change here, too. Conley's checked in. Trailblazers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And Lillard kicks to Keenan, and it's good. Assisting on the clay was Lillard. Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one. Now the feed to Vasquez. Screen by Monroe. Pass to Plumlee. With the shot. Mayo. That's good. Mayo's got his 2nd basket of the game. Trailblazers are trailed by 7. And Lillard gets double teamed. Steps back and fires. And Portland again with the bucket.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
Carter Williams against Allison. Out that one. Carter Williams has got his 2nd bucket of the night. Lillard against Carter Williams. Lillard attacking. Launches a free. Here's Conley. And the layup's good off the glass.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there that they paid for.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get somebody between that other player and the ball.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Collison kicks to Lillard, and Lillard gets double teamed. Takes the free. Rebound by Vasquez. Bucks leading by 7. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. There's a basket, making a double-digit lead.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Back to Lillard. Came in a screen on Carter Williams. Aldrell Pope, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 6 assists here tonight. Now Carter Williams got it up. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so we conclude the first half. Bucks lead by 7. And we'll get going after this from the BMO Harris Bradley Center.
Okay, guys, solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing. But just a few things to talk about before the second half. These are the types of halves where we are helping ourselves out by making clean passes. They haven't caused us too many problems in the passing lanes to this point, but we still have a half of basketball to play. Something I have liked is our movement off the ball and all the good looks it's created for us. Keep finding those open shots on the floor. And in terms of pace, I like to see us calm it down once the third gets started. We shouldn't be in any kind of rush. These guys did not see this coming, but now they know what they're up against, and they're going to come out angry. Get ready to go toe-to-toe with them and cap this thing off.
The second half just about to be going here.
Checking out the game Contavious Caldwell-Pope has had. He has 12 points, and he's put one three-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Harris is in at the point. Monroe is out there. It's Jabari Parker. Then it's Miles Plumlee. And it's Middleton in the 2 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Parker with it. Picked up by Davis. And that one's good.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
And for Portland, they're shooting here about 46% for the game. Plumlee in the post. He's guarded by Plumlee. The shot's good from Plumlee.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. You can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Feeds it to Monroe. He kicks it to Parker. Pocket 6. And yep, and the cup tip rolling around the rim. Parker's got 8 points. Trailblazers trail by 9. It is now to Aminu. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Plumlee against Plumlee. Plumlee in the post. 7 points in the game. Good on the shot. 9 points in the game so far.
My goodness, how about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
When you're hot, you're hot. And he is absolutely scorching.
Harris outside. Monroe down low. Davis is there. Monroe's shot is good.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half. statistically over the last month. Here's what the Trailblazers did. 4th and steal. 6th in rebound. And they're in the top 10 in field goal percentage. This is a team that shows excellent discipline at the offensive end.
And that ranking in the steals category, airtight perimeter defense, is one of the things that makes this team go. Their aggressiveness, for me, sets them apart.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in from Monroe. Davis sets a screen. Portland again missing. Milwaukee leading by 9. Harris dishes to Middleton. The pass to Antetokounmpo. Harris with it. He's got 7. He dishes it to Plumlee. The baseline jam. Parker's shot is off.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Caldwell Pope pass to Plumlee. Plumlee with some nice D.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a blank like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And it's continuous. Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his first foul. And Portland making a change here. Leonard's checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Antetokounmpo off the left rim and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Lillard with it, picked up by Harris. Here's Caldwell Pope, and there's the whistle from Hall, and the shot will go to the line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Portland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. One's checked in for Chris Middleton. He's perfect from the line this time. Bucks leading by 7. And here is Harris. He has 7. Pass to Vaughn. Plumlee with the screen. Here's the screen. Vaughn, the pass to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
You love the close out on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Leonard. Caldwell Pope pushes to Leonard. And it's Amino in the corner. Here's Caldwell Pope, covered by Parker. From deep 3-point range. Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. And it's the Bucks on the break. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
Temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it doesn't.
And some changes here for the Bucks. O.J. Mayo, he's checked in for Plumlee. Vasquez comes in, and Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Harris. And a switch here also for Portland. Gaiman's checked in. Trailblazers trail by 7. Here's Lillard. He's had some playing time, but no score yet from him. Here's Caldwell Pope. The putback. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
And the first one at the line is good.
Some good play from Mayo in this one. He has 8 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
And both free throws good for O.J. Mayo. 1:49 left in the third quarter. They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Kicks to Caldwell Pope. Came in a screen. Lillard outside. Off the screen. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And 6 points for Chris Kaman.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Carter Williams, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Vasquez. Tight defense on him. Back to Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Leonard. Trailblazers trail by 7. Lillard with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. Parker with the steal. Right side made. And it's Carter Williams in the corner. Shot on the wing. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
That drops.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
1 second separate in the shot clock in game. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Leonard. Outside Mayo. And it's Carter Williams in the corner. There's the screen. And another basket for Milwaukee.
The defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know, he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And we've reached the end of the third. Bucks ahead. They're up by 6. And we'll get going after this from the BMO Harris Bradley Center. Getting started. Bucks leading by 6. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Nick Collison out there with Davis. Then it's Contagious Caldwell Pope. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Plumlee in at the 5. Here's Middleton. And it's Portland with the rebound. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Plumlee with the screen. Caldwell Pope kicks to Plumlee. Lillard defensively by Monroe. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting really well. 54% from the floor. Carter Williams with the bucket.
I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, right?
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there. And a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And here we go. Fast break. Carter Williams has got the ball. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist from Carter Williams. And it's a 12-point Milwaukee lead. Balanced scoring Clark for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting in touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you see it than watch it. Okay? I like better when you say, share the sugar.
Right one comes down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyways, everybody's been involved in this offense early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively.
players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
Here's Caldwell Pope, defended by Middleton. A shot by Lillard, wide open. Top of the key jumper, no good. Bucks leading by 12. Harris with it, picked up by Collison. Harris outside. Monroe against Davis. Monroe, no good.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Here's Caldwell Pope. And he gets the guy bounce as that one drops in for him. Caldwell Pope's got 19 points. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Back to Antetokounmpo. Good. And there's the assist. 6 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Puts up the baby hook and lines up contact there. It's a shot. He'll shoot 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Looking at the game for Plumlee. 9 points and a steal.
And guys, really impossible to say where he's been better, offensively or defensively.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's not missed a beat at either end. That's obvious.
That's good from Plumlee. Now for Kamina. He's checked in for Portland. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Milwaukee leading by 11. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Lillard against Harris. Tries it from the top of the key. And that is good. Harris has got 4 this quarter. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. And stolen by Harris. Dishes it to Antetokounmpo. And Davis pulls it down.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Caldwell Pope's got 9 points now in just the second half. Bucks have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Middleton dishes to Harris. Shot is off. Plumlee with some nice D. Trailblazers trail by 11. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Had a chance there to cut the single digits, but it's off target. And for Milwaukee, their shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Harris missing again. Not a lot of time left for the Trailblazers in this one. 1:43 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Aminu. Straight Monroe with the rebound. Monroe's got 4 rebounds in this game. Middleton outside. Plumlee against Davis. Plumlee attacking. They did a nice touch off the glass. Plumlee's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bucks.
You need to calm down. You're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll at top.
fourth quarter. Shams it with authority.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're
I'll
right.
tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it a little too easy.
Trailblazers trail by 11. Here's Aminu. Lillard has the open look. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Harris kicks to Parker. 6 on the shot clock. The shot from the low post is good. And the Bucks lead by 11.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Aminu misses.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaking.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
Davis against Parker. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of it.
And Lillard kicks to Harris. Lillard, the pass to Leonard. On the wing, Harris. Here's Collison. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
Finally got the player of the game, man. Finally got the player of the game, man. I'm so happy for that. But yeah, man, 2K17 is coming up next. I'm playing 2K17 next. So if y'all want to come by and watch me grind that game, then it'll be really appreciative if y'all can show y'all support. But y'all been showing y'all support every day, and I really appreciate it. Alright guys, if y'all enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn the post on say every day or every week whenever I have free time. And yeah, man, catch you guys in the next video.